You're baffling. And it's actually very funny that I'm doing this because I just recorded the past trade recap, which is crazy because it's been a while since I've taken 2 trades in 2 days. Well, 3 trades in 2 days. That's been such a long time. So maybe that's something to fix, not sure, but results are still the same, so not stressing too much. So let's go over everything and tell you guys exactly what we did, how you could have made money, so you can make money like me. And unlike my other video, not lose someone's paycheck on one trade. Okay, so let's get straight into it. The daily time frame is 100% bullish on gold, and I kind of mentioned that in my past video, so you can refer back to that. But I traded a little bit early. So, with that being said, the daily time frame is bullish. We're expecting expansions to the upside. Now that we kind of reacted off of here and we got a retrace into the order block, I'm kind of expecting for price to continue on higher. Sorry for the background noise. I am in the lobby. So I'm going to go over the 4 hour time frame now. The 4 hour time frame, as you can see, change character here, boom, and then broke structure again here, boom. So we are pretty much in very much bullish status, unlike last time where the 4 hour is bearish. This time the 4 hour is bullish, the daily is bullish, and we're going to look at the hourly. So you see how the 4 hour retraced into the hourly order block and then expanded to break structure, right? Now look at the hourly. There was a fair value gap here, and at market open for London session, we actually mitigated that fair value gap and broke structure on the hourly internally, right? So what does that tell us here? The hourly briefly was bearish. That's really good for us because that means that price has done its pullback and is ready to do its expansion. So what do we see here before market open? We see a hourly break of structure. That's really good for us because that means that hourly is bullish, 4 hours bullish, and daily time frames bullish, right? So now we scale down because now that we kind of see that we're breaking structure on the hourly, right? Because the hourly had yet to break it technically, but it did. Okay, so once you see the 15-minute break, I'm pretty much scouring for entries here. Okay, because the hourly was bearish at that point and the 15-minute flipped, so that likely means that the hourly will flip. So we can execute here within the order block that's currently being made. Okay, so 15 minutes bullish. So at this point, I'm looking for a 5-minute entry. Now, this is where it gets slightly dodgy. Okay, now one could argue that, okay, why did you trade price from this high? Let me scale down and let me make my case, guys. Price obviously had maybe, even this fair value gap was mitigated. It had literally zero draws to mitigate lower. At that point, I was like, okay, if price has no draws to mitigate lower and the 5 minutes flipping, and I just saw a low time frame manipulation here on the 1 minute where price actually broke structure to the downside, came back, broke above, gave us a nice reaction and broke structure again, and validated this fair value gap right here. That's pretty good confidence for me to enter, expecting a continuation. So ultimately, because there were no 5-minute draws to bring price lower, low time frame draws to bring price lower, I pretty much executed the trade from there. Got stopped out, got beamed out, but all good. So what happens at 9 a.m.? We break hourly structure. So at this point, I'm still thinking that everything is valid. It's just a matter of entry. So I pretty much wait for an entry here, looking for what exactly again? 15-minute was never bearish at any given point, right? As you can tell, it never broke structure. So we are bullish on the 15-minute, the hourly, the 4 hour, and the daily for such a long time, okay? But the 5-minute did break structure. So what do you guys know about my rule for the 5-minute? If we're bearish on the 5-minute and everything else is bullish, we're pretty much looking for a shift in structure on the 1 minute that's showing respect to PD arrays. So what do we wait for? We sit down and wait. We get no respect here. Price comes down after the hourly break here. Boom, boom, boom. We finally see the first inversion fair value gap and break of structure and respecting the fair value gap. And I see this reaction. Now I'm pretty much good to go because nothing fundamentally changed. As you know, what did I say? My take profit had to move a little bit. It was just for that first trade. But long story short, this was accurate. This one isn't. So we made a nice 3R here. And we had lost 1R on this trade and lost another R on Monday. So with that being said, that was a nice 1R day for us in terms of profit. But at the end of the day, you see here, price comes down and nothing is happening. Invalidation of fair value gaps. Invalidation of fair value gap all the way down. Finally, at New York Open, we get the proper break, the inverse fair value gap, and then we get a mitigation of this fair value gap, at which point we enter. I sent this to the Discord, and yeah, we locked a very nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.